Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee, and you can find me at creativeleeyours.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and so excited that you're joining me today. So, today is Tuesday, January 7th. Happy New Year! Oh, can't believe it's already 2025. Time just goes by so quickly. So, oh my gosh, so many exciting things happening in the studio this month. Today is a big day because the new um, I call it occasions. You can call it spring. Technically, it's the January to April 2025 mini catalog. Went live today. So we've got new catalog products. We've got new online exclusives that have been released, new kits, and my favorite, it's celebration time. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. So Celebration is my favorite promotion of the year. This is where every $60 that you spend before shipping and tax, you get to choose a free goodie. Love that. Out of the Celebration brochure. This is jam-packed with some fantastic things that, of course, I will be showcasing for you over the coming weeks. So you will definitely want to get your hands on that. And there's some really nice consumable products in there, as well as some of my favorite stamp sets. And there's an embossing folder and so many good things. So with Celebration also comes a starter kit promotion. So if you would like to become part of my Diamonds community, demonstrator community, I would love to have you join us. We have a really good time together. We do. And I would love to bring you into our community. If you're looking for fellowship or just want to connect with some other crafters on a little deeper level. Maybe you want a discount on your products. That's always nice, right? Or getting your hands on new products early. That's one of my favorites as well. So if you'd be interested in that, let me know, and I can help you get started. This month during Celebration, January and February, we have a promotion where you could choose, in addition to the normal starter kit, which is for $99, you get $125 in the product of your choice. During Celebration, you also get to choose either two marker families from our core collections, the Brights, Neutrals, Recals, and Subtles. You could be able to choose two of those, plus a stamp set called Handmade Designs. So that's option one. Option two is just add $30 in product of your choice. If you have the interest in the markers, that is the better deal because you get a little bit more bang for your buck. But either works, whatever is best for you, right? So I'd love to have you join us. So, um, we've got registration going on for Cultivated Creativity, my celebration event that I hold every year. Qualification has started for that. So many things. So if you want to keep up to date with everything going on, join my email list. Yes, 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 yes. I gift a free tutorial bundle, whole bundle of tutorials every single month. And they are fantastic projects for you to enjoy and create on your own with your own products, right? I love that. So if you're not already on my email list, definitely subscribe. There's information in the video's description below. All right, let's go ahead and get to our crafty fun today, shall we? Okay, so the project that we're doing today is actually my project for the All-Star Video Class Tutorial Bundle Blog Hop. We are featuring the Marbled Elegance Suite that is part of our online exclusives in this month's tutorial. And you can earn the tutorial for free with a $50 or greater purchase with me in my online store, or you can choose to purchase it on its own for $15. Now, we are in the beginning of a new 6-month subscription. So this month only, you can go ahead and purchase the full 6-month subscription, and you get one of the months for free with that value there. So again, we're featuring the Marbled Elegance product suite that is part of our online exclusive. So the Hearts of Elegance stamp set and coordinating dies is what we're going to be using today. I love this. I love these sentiments. They're nice and good size, and they have a great font. I think they're easy to read and versatile. So this is all about love, right? Yes, there's some Valentines, but you could use this stamp set, in my opinion, all year long. And who doesn't love hearts, right? Having some great hearts. You've got some textured ones and some open hearts. And of course, then there's dies that go with some of the stamped elements as well, which is super fun. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So we are actually taking a project today that that is a simple layout that you can use over and over and over again for any occasion. In fact, I actually made a version of this for my online workshop back in October with Christmas. Let me grab that project and show you what that one looked like. So this is a revamp of this simple layout. So see how you can easily take that same design layout and change it up as you want for your seasons. I love that, right? So here I switched up and I did the embossing on this layer versus doing it on this layer. And I changed my shape around a little bit to kind of go with the feeling that I wanted for this particular project. But I love that you can take a tried and true layout that you love and adjust it and reuse it, repurpose it, right? Like that's the hard part, or one of the hard parts, is that trying to figure out what layout am I doing? How am I even starting with this? So, all right. So if I didn't mention it before, the complete supply list with cut dimensions will be on my website, but not until tomorrow because this is my project for the hop itself, and that doesn't go live until tomorrow. All right, so we are going to start off with a thick basic white card base. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to fold this in half. Okay, perfect. And then I've got a piece of melon mambo, and this measures 5 1/8 by 3 7/8 here. And we're going to do a little paper saving. We've cut the heart that we're going to use on the front focal point right out of the center of our layer because we're going to be covering that up. So I love being able to save a little paper here and there when I can. So next I've got a layer, a basic white layer that is 5 inches by 3 3/4, and we have added texture to it with the So Swirly embossing folder. I love this folder, and it goes so wonderfully with this Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. I think it complements it really, really well. So let's go ahead and start by putting these two layers together. So I'm just going to use some Stampin' Seal. You could use liquid glue if that's your preference, but I am going Stampin' Seal for this. And we'll just layer this right down and center it on our melon mambo layer. Now I've got a strip of Designer Series paper that's 4 3/4 by 1.5 inches. And you can pick any of the fantastic prints that are in this paper pack. This paper is stunning, absolutely stunning. And a little goes a long way. So you can do full layers, but you really don't need to. All right, I'm going to pull in some of the gold twisted thread that's in this product suite. I love this. So I've got about 30 inches that I've pulled off the spool, right? And I'm going to wrap this around my layer. Now, I'm not going to get too caught up on where my bow is going to end up because I can adjust that by just rotating it. Yeah, see, like this is going to tie best on this edge here. But if I don't pull it too tight, I should be able to slide this a little bit. And I can move this where I want it. So let's go ahead and get that tied. There we go. And give that a little bit of a pull. So you could go even longer. So 30 inches is a little shorter than I did on my original one, it looks like. But, you know, again, it's approximately. You could leave it on the spool if you'd like as well and tie it that way. Now, I am going to die cut a circle with the Everyday Details dies. So we've used the largest circle there, and we've cut a piece of basic white. Now I'm going to use this to eyeball my placement of where I want my bow to be. So I'm going to slide this up a little bit. So I found that if I bent my cardstock just a bit, I can pull that and slide it where I want and then let it go flat again. So let's double check that one more time. Maybe I got a little too far. Let's kind of slide that back out. Too fun. So you guys have to tell me, do you have a layout, a go-to layout that you use over and over again? I love it. All right, so I'm going to take this layer. I'm ready to go ahead and put this down. I'm going to go ahead and pop this up with some dimensionals. So let's see if I've got some handy dandy over here. I do. So we're going to pull in some dimensionals. All right. And if you're new to my channel, the reason that my dimensionals are colored purple on the back is so I can see if the backing paper has been removed or not. I was finding as I've aged, my eyesight is not as good as it was once. And I can't tell when it's shiny or not shiny without really spending a lot of time looking at it. And I make a lot of cards. So I was finding it was taking way too much time to deal with that. So this was my solution. So you could try it out and let me know if you like it. All right, so I am down with the layer. I love it already. It's so pretty. All right, and then I want to pop up this circle on here as well. So let's pull those dimensionals back in. We'll put some more on here. Great. So see, I can see super easy that that is off or on. And I am just going to kind of lay this down where I want it. Give that a little push. All right, we are so close to done already. Can you believe it? All right, we're going to take our little hearts that we've got here, and I'm going to use my embossing buddy just to make sure I don't have any oils or residues on there. And we're going to bring in our sentiment and our Versamark pad. Now, this is my yucky Versamark pad. This is the one I do lots of different techniques with. Still stamps just fine. And I'm stamping my little Be Mine. I did a little bit of an angle. And then we're going to scoop up a little embossing powder. Now, our embossing powders come in a small jar. I just choose to dump mine into a larger plastic container. Now, I'm going to heat up my heat tool off camera a little bit. I find that it embosses better if the tool itself has already been warmed up. Okay. And then we're going to hold the gun about an inch to an inch and a half away from our cardstock. And what we're looking for is we're looking for the powder to start to melt. Let's see if I can get that a little closer so you can see it. So once it starts to melt, you're just going to slowly move it across the design here. You don't want to overheat. Once it's melted, you want to move on. You want this shiny. And if you overheat it, it's going to overmelt and it will be very dull, right? And of course, you don't want your paper to turn brown or catch on fire either. All not good things. Okay, I've got another pack of dimensionals. I want to show you guys. I don't know if you saw this. So the other day, I tried putting some packing tape across this. So do you get these little dimensional like backings all over the place? Here's a tip to try. So I put packing tape on the back of this. I still colored them because I wanted to see if the backings were removed or not. But now I could come in here and it's already taken the, let me get it started here. It's already taken the backing paper off for me. Goodness gracious. Starting a new pack, but then this is going to keep all those contained. So if that drives you nuts, having dimensional backings everywhere, this is a great trick to try. I haven't decided if I love this yet or not, but it does help keep my space nice and clean. Now, I can't see what's used until I lift that up, but that's okay. All right, and now these are ready to go. I'm going to put that right down on my layer. Sticky cute. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, let's bring in our heart sequins. There's 3 sizes on here, and I love them. I love them all. At first, I thought they might be a little big, right? But I actually really enjoy the different sizes. So there we go. So we got love coming out everywhere here. So good. All right, we want to bring our design to the inside. So let me slide this over. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stamp our Valentine's Day on the inside. And we're going to add a white layer, and we're going to just have this peak of designer paper to kind of mimic what we've got going on in our front layer. So let's go ahead and start by putting our designer paper down first. So this is a 5 1/4 by 1.5 inch strip. I used the same print. You could use a different print, or you could flip it to the back, right? The back has got a great texture to it. This paper pack, I think, is super versatile. So if you feel like you've got a little too much with the marbled gold going on, you could always change that up. And then let's bring in our basic white, and we'll grab our Melon Mambo pad and our sentiment. Alrighty here. So I like to stamp first so that if I mess up, I have the opportunity to flip my cardstock over, and I get 2 tries, right? All right. Lovely. I find this stamp set super easy to use. And don't you love the size of the sentiments? I love it. This way we can read them. All right, and we'll slide this right down inside our layer. Just gives it that nice subtle touch of bringing that designer paper to the inside. So what do you guys think? Do you love it? I hope so. It's a great way to go ahead and get started on your Valentine projects or just your love projects in general. I did this one as Valentine, but you could choose any of these fantastic sentiments, use this same design, and make it for anniversary or just, saying hello to somebody, letting them know that you care about them and that you're thinking of them. Just a fabulous, fabulous stamp set. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you're enjoying the projects, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing and invite your crafty friends to join us for a little bit of paper crafting fun on our Tuesdays. All right. Thank you guys. Hope to see you again next Tuesday and bye for now.